I've been thinking, I'm bipolar, right? So I'm already a little bit crazy, but one of the things that I also am is creative, and so I've created this fantasy in my head while I'm sitting here stuck because my chair won't charge. Okay, every time I plug my chair in, the battery's not fully charging, and so I think it's just like my sister was saying, like maybe the battery's dead. It's just not holding in charge. So I don't know. She was saying that we could like help buy a new one, but um I don't want her to have to do that, and I also um don't want like I don't even know if that's the problem. But anyway, in the meantime, I've been just sitting here, stuck here, like all the time because I've been living in my power chair for the past few days. Okay, which I'm okay with. This power chair is similar to a robot in my mind. I think all power chairs are robots. Okay, because um it's true. So anyway, I'm sitting in my robot. I'm just hanging out here, just waiting. Um and so my mind is creating all these fantasies, okay? Because I'm bipolar and I'm like on medications and all this weird stuff. Okay. So I've been just sitting there fantasizing. It's just the one thing. Maybe it's not a fantasy. Maybe it is a voice inside my head. I think that maybe God wants to give me some money. Okay, I don't know if that's true. But I just have the feeling that He wants to because He knows that I see money as paper. It's just paper with a guy's face on it. And if you don't believe me, then let's not ask anything because nothing knows except fire. Let's ask fire, okay? Um, Fire knows it's just paper, okay? Um, so I see it the same way fire does. It's just paper with a guy's face on it, and we burn through it really fast because I give a lot away. Okay, I give a lot away. I help people out in need. Like if I had all the money in the world, I would give it away. I like literally. And so that's why I think I've been sitting here fantasizing, or maybe God is putting the thought in my head that maybe He would give money to someone like me because He knows I would just use it for whatever He wants me to use it for. He's already introduced me to like a million things. So it would be gone before I knew it. But it would all be on stuff that God wanted. And but he does want me to figure out what's going on with my wheelchair. And he also wants me to just listen to him. He wants me to stop talking and just listen. That's what God just told me in my head, okay? He said, I want you to stop talking and just listen to me. And so anyway, that's what I'm going to do if I can plug my freaking chair in. You guys can help. I talk to the angels in the room sometime, okay? Because God's in heaven, right? God's in heaven, but He's also in you and me and everything and everyone and all this stuff. Okay, but He's also in heaven. The angels, they're in this room. They can't be everywhere at once. They can only be in either heaven or the earth. Same with Satan. Like he thinks he's God, so he thinks he can be everywhere at once, but he can't. And so he sends like demons. They can be everywhere, kind of. Like I don't think Satan can be everywhere at once. Anyway, so God is all powerful, right? Satan thinks he's powerful. He's kind of powerful. Humans think we're powerful, and we kind of are. Look at our modern society. We build amazing things, okay? But God's also in all of us and working through us. So technically, he's the one doing all this awesome stuff. But he doesn't care if we don't give him all the credit because he's not a narcissist. He's just God. He just knows that he was part of humanity becoming what humanity has become. But humanity has kind of screwed up a lot of stuff in the meantime. But anyway, I'm getting off here. I was going to get off before I say something I don't want to say. That's the problem with going live. I can't find the freaking mouse. And then it doesn't let me get off here. And then I just start rambling more about whatever crazy thought is coming through my head. And I can't find the freaking mouse. So anyway, I'll just ramble. So I was thinking of something before I started making this live video. Like, that's the problem with making live videos. Warning, they should put that like as a disclaimer. Like, you'll probably regret going live 5 seconds after you start doing it because you aren't going to be able to think of anything to say. And even if you do, then you're going to want to stop what you're talking about to look at the comments or whatever instead of just ignoring whatever anyone is doing. Like, oh, I'll just try to do that. No, well, yeah, might as well. Okay, I'll ignore whatever's going on with a lot of things. I don't really care. I'm just a sock, okay? I'm God's freaking sock puppet. Okay, with this God I believe in. It's really cool. He's Jesus. They wrote a whole book about him called the Bible, but some of the stuff in the Bible is lies, just like some of the stuff in every other religious book throughout history. Okay, they're all talking about the spirit, right? We all believe in the spirit that is so much bigger than anyone can really comprehend. Okay, some people call it Allah, some people call it Mother Nature, some people call it many gods or the whatever. Like, but everybody knows. Like, no, I don't think the many God thing. You guys, well, see, okay, some people believe that it's a holy mother and a holy father. Okay? That's what some religious books talk about. Okay? That's true, maybe. Like, God is asexual. God is bi. God is transgender. God is not male or female. He is like in the middle of them. Okay? Jesus was a man. That's why we can assume that God is like male. That's why he's called he in the Bible and all that stuff, because he made a little human skin to be Jesus. And then Jesus came and got killed off by us humans because we suck at killing each other off. We do that a lot. That's just humanity. Okay? But whatever, like, God's cool with it, kind of, not really. He wrote some rules. He gave us 10 rules, okay? God said, okay, humans, look, you guys are really fucking this world up already. He didn't say fuck, that was my word. Sorry, I apologize. I'm trying to get better at that, okay? Sometimes I say words that aren't necessarily God's words. It's my human word coming through and just saying something that maybe God doesn't really say, but he is using it. He uses it to make the point that sometimes people say words, okay? It doesn't mean they're all true. Every book on religious whatever throughout history, odds are, maybe not every single one, but odds are most of them are actually about God, okay? They call him all different things. Okay? It's okay. Kind of like, I mean, I have a name. I'm Rebecca. That's my actual name. Okay. But I go by CDC on YouTube. I go by like Becky or Beck or Becca. Like, I go by, I don't know, God goes by Allah and he goes by like whatever. I don't know about Hinduism. I don't know enough about certain religious things, but I know like the Jews, they believe in Jesus, okay? but they don't think that he was anything special. He was just a Jew that got killed off by the Romans. That's Jewish impersonation of Jesus. But he wasn't that. He was actually the way. He was the way, the truth, and life. Like, I know it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, just think of this. Okay, pretend I haven't been talking about anything. All right, for all I know, you just like joined the YouTube thing, or maybe you're watching this in the future, in which case I'm a time traveler talking to you right now, and just I'm probably gonna say something weird. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. Oh, see, that's the thing. I start losing it when I start thinking. Okay, can't think. Anyway, so God, like, made all of us human, and then we didn't care about him, and so he said, well, maybe they don't care about the designer because the designer, they think that I don't know what it's like to be human. I really do know what it's like to be human. God didn't have to make Jesus to come and die for everybody. Okay? God could have we could have just realized, oh, God's actually in all of us. So he actually knows what it's like to be human because he's in us. But that is too difficult of a concept for people to grasp. And so we just understand it as like, yeah, God is holy and stuff, like some people did. Other people thought, what? God? There's no God. I'm the God of my universe. Okay, like a lot of people thought that. Or thought that some president or some king or whatever was God. Okay, maybe a rock was God. Okay, maybe whatever you wanted to think was God, you thought was God. But however, there's all along been this actual creator called God. Okay, that's just his name. Um, Even if people don't like it, it's just what it is. Okay, so he made all these mini gods, made this universe, all this stuff, and then he said, okay, I'll make a skin. I'll go into the game. Okay, just imagine this, like game designer designing this video game. All the characters are little dots, okay? So you're a dot, I'm a dot. Everybody in the room is dots. Every person on the world is just a little dot, right? Okay, so the thing is, each dot has our own really cool life. Like, we have this amazing life. I'm actually sitting here talking on YouTube to one person or maybe a million people or whatever. I don't know. People can watch this video whenever. But I don't care because I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to just let God talk through me to you. Okay, because I'm just a sock, just like you are, just like any other dot is. Okay, we're just a dot. And we think that we are the God of our universe. And in some ways we are, because our life is a very real life. You can't pop this bubble of a universe and you don't want to, even if you could. Okay, if you do that, then you're either going to get stuck here, stuck in the game, or you get to go meet the creator. Okay, but if you don't find the way, okay, there's just one way out of all the many ways to get to heaven, out of all the many ways to, like, meet the designer of this game, to get out of this reality where we kill each other off and where we hurt all the time, or where, we wear diapers or whatever. Like, that's reality. And so if you want to get out of that eventually, like you don't want to right now, then don't no matter what. Even if you do want to right now, I've been there. I know what that's like. I contemplated buckling myself into my chair and driving into a pond by my house because I knew that I would like sink or whatever because I can't swim, and I would be in the chair and stuff. I don't care. But that would be a really horrible way to die, okay? But at the time, in my mental state, I thought I had been convinced or convinced myself that I wasn't valuable, or that I wasn't like that this universe wasn't worth staying around in. Okay, I was wrong. So if you're thinking like that, then you're wrong too, because this world is really beautiful. Okay, each little dot has their own little bubble of a universe. Okay, it's all the people you meet, all the people you know, everywhere you go, the stuff you see. That's all like your bubble. Okay, and each little dot has their own bubble, and it's really awesome because each bubble affects the bubble that comes after it. Like sometimes you have kids or whatever, and that you have bubbles that form around you, or maybe you meet someone that you really love, or maybe you discover something about the universe or something about yourself that you never knew before, that you realize, like, wait a second, I don't actually need anyone. Like, I do. Personally, I need all the people in my life that God's given me. I need all the people to be in my bubble. I absolutely love my bubble. But also, I need to be in touch with my creator. And so part of me, even though I love the life that I've been given, there's a part of me that, since I realize that eternity is on the other side and that everybody will be okay and stuff, then of course there's a part of me that thinks, yeah, sure, let's go on that adventure. Let's figure it out. But I have so many reasons to say, and you do too. And part of that is to reach out to the people in your bubble, okay? Because this is the problem. If you pop your bubble because you want to go home so bad, you can't go back. It's not like you can, oh man, I forgot to tell that one person that the bubble is popped, okay? It's gone. You can't do that. Sometimes God lets people come back. There's been movies and books written about it, all this stuff, okay? Sometimes it happens, but most of the time it doesn't. And if it doesn't happen, then you're gonna just be stuck here. And that would suck, but it might be fun for a little bit. I don't know. This is what else I don't know. I don't know if ghosts can get saved. You should tell me in the comments. Tell me if ghosts can get saved, because I worry about them. Okay, I think that maybe they either can get saved, okay? They just need to hear about Jesus, learn about him, find out that, yes, your creator, this guy that actually made you, he's made himself into a skin that humanity killed off really bad. But it's okay, because the game designer designed the game. He knew that the game would likely kill him. Actually, he didn't know likely. He knew because he was the writer. He was the game's designer, okay? So he knew that Jesus was going to die. Jesus knew he was going to die, okay? It's okay. Like, it's not okay. It's horrible. Like, why would we kill the game designer? Okay, but we killed the game designer because he told us that it's okay. I know it's really hard to be a human, but there's someone who actually designed humanity, and we gave us a choice in the beginning, but gives us choice every day. Like, do you want to live the life that I made you to live? Like, do you want to be the beautiful creature I made you to be? and to celebrate life forever with me, because I think that God wanted friends, wanted the universe to go the way he made it to go. It's not like he didn't want to control it. Okay, that's why he gave us a choice. Okay, that's why he made free will, but that's okay. Yeah, can I get off here? That's why I have to ask God for permission. I'm gonna get off YouTube because I don't want to be on here